Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Xtra.Fund, check it out. This is something very interesting that I found. It is going to be on initial exchange offering of Kanga. Now, I know that some of you participated in the last one, and these things go super quick. I'm talking about 4 seconds. So pay attention, check out what I found. I think this is an interesting initial exchange offering that is happening on Kanga. And let's have a look at Xtra, right? What is it and how does it work? Well, it's the first staking project with 90% security. That there is something very interesting that as we move forward and as the bull market evolves, this is going to be very fascinating to see. Now, Xtra is simply the best DeFi staking platform in the world that offers over 45% APY. It is trustless, capital-backed, secure, powerful, and extremely profitable and easy to use. For me, I find staking and looking for future staking opportunities very important, especially when and if the bear market arrives, which we know it's just a matter of time until the next bear market arrives. So we're going to look at ways to stake our crypto, and this for me sounds very appealing. You know, over 45%. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. It's not like, 2,000 or 3,000 or 7,000% like some of them do. Fully decentralized, safe and transparent. Guaranteed fund. So Xtra is fully revolutionary in its approach. Its decentralized guaranteed fund is designed to compensate you for the drop in a token. If the price of the Xtra token falls, the fund will automatically match up to 90% of the initial purchase price. It's a dream. There is a catch though. To stake on the Xtra platform, you'll need Xtra tokens. So that's the catch-22, if you can even call it that. They do have an app, so there will be an app as well, which is currently in beta. So basically, you connect your wallet, you buy Xtra tokens, you stake them, forget it, and then you take the extra profit and you move on. So how is it good? Obviously from a 45% return, decentralized DeFi 2.0, BSC and Pulse chain, no risk, as there's a 90% guarantee and strong security on it. So for me, these are all the things that we look for, right? When we look at projects, when we look at things to potentially invest in, you gotta also look in at the certain level of risk involved. Now, I know that there are platforms out there that offer better return, but are they secure? Is there a 90% guarantee? And to me, this is what I find very fascinating. Now, Q4 2021, this is the roadmap. Q1 2022, this is what they're looking to do. And Q2 2022, there's going to be more partnerships, more things added to it. So the longevity of it makes sense. Now, supported chains, there's quite a few already. So Pulse, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, PancakeSwap, Tencent, Infinity, the Kanga Exchange, CoinCasso, and Hacken, which are all going to be part of it. And the website is a fantastic place for you to start to understand more about Xtra.Fund. Now, it wouldn't be a Crypto Serpent video without telling you about the white paper. It's 15 pages long. Now, if you are going to stake your crypto and you are not going to read 15 pages worth, I can't help you because you are not a serpent. And I know that I say this every time, and I know that it can get repetitive, but believe me, repetitive is exactly what you need in this space, because I do have to protect you and tell you how it is, because only by doing that can I sleep well at night. And I want to sleep well at night because reading this white paper gives you a great insight into the tokenomics, the summary, how the guaranteed funds work, how you can work with this, what are the main problems that this particular service is trying to solve. That's in the paper. The value, so the vision, the unique features of it, why blockchain, why stake, how the tokens are going to be used, what type of, what build are they on, what are they built on, the current DeFi figures out there and how that industry is looking to grow, the tokenomics of it, from a seed round to pre-sale 2 to the actual sale, and then or what happens to any unsold tokens and how they will be burned, the way that they're going to be burnt, the overall percentage of allocations, from guaranteed fund to lending fund to seed round, 5.7% are only going to be used for the seed round, pre-sale 1, pre-sale 2, and the sale. The team, 2.3%, and the LP, 2%. So all makes sense there. The extra token allocation in its initial sales, how they have been divided, and it goes quite in depth, how they're being divided. The extra token capitalization, so how many tokens created, full initial cap, minted cap, and all that. So that's all been put in there. Funding allocation, so 50% development, which is pretty important. You got to finish 30% marketing, 20% security. So when, how are they going to split the funds? The technology and launch pads, how important that is. The commitment to transparency, I find that very fascinating. Please do pay attention to that. The roadmap is mentioned in detail, how the marketing is going to go, and also the team, right? You got to go and look this up, like who's the CEO, who are involved, chief engineering officer, head of council of advisors, lawyers. Look these guys up, right? It's very, very important to understand who the team is as well. Again, you put in your money in, be professional, take the time, and more importantly, just make sure that you're doing your due diligence, right? I mean, I'm mentioning it and I've done mine, but you need to do your own. The other thing as well is to jump on Telegram, join the Telegram group, get a good understanding about just overall, like the conversations that are happening in here. Then follow the socials, right? So you hit the follow and alarm bell, always very, very important. Already 12,000 people follow it. So the demand is going to be there. And when you look at this, right, you look at the socials and stay up to date with what they're up to, what they're doing, what they're saying, what if there's anything coming up, are new exchanges opening, is there new things that are coming. These are all very, very important things to consider. Also from a branding perspective, I think that they've done a beautiful job. Like I think the branding looks on point, it looks professional. I really like the colors that they've gone with, very different to previous platforms that do like this. Post, read the post of what they're up to, what they're doing. I mean, this is new, right? This is brand new, brand new. The other thing as well is, how do these things work? Well, there will be an initial exchange offering, and it will be on the Kanga exchange. If you haven't registered for Kanga, make sure that you do, right? It's an exchange without KYC, and there are lots of things happening on here. And last time that I mentioned a Kanga exchange initial exchange offering, it went in 4 seconds. So you don't have minutes to think about this when it launches. You have literally seconds ready to go, ready to get involved. And I hope you do get a piece of this, right? So Kanga continues to be a hotly demand platform for projects to launch. Happy to announce the next one is Xtra.Fund. And this will be at 10 o'clock UTC. Make sure that you check with your local time on December 7th. So this is happening in 5 days' time. And I don't know if you've looked too much into this, but this exchange is on fire when it comes to projects launching. Now, if you miss the boat, it's not the end. Like, of course, if you get in on the ground with the exchange, it's the best. Like, you get in at the ground floor. But that's not the end of the world. I hope you do. I'll be there trying to click myself. Trying to see if I can get a piece of the pie. If for whatever reason we don't get it, then there will be other opportunities, of course. But what you do is you make sure that you follow the website, make sure that you follow the socials to stay up to date about where it's launching next, how it's going to go. There will be pre-sale 1, pre-sale 2, and then the sale. So there are going to be opportunities, but you got to be in it, and understand from the socials perspective about where it's going and how it's going to go. That there is going to be very, 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 very important from it. But from a staking platform point of view, like I mentioned, right, there is a lot to like here, especially as we head towards a bear market. I mean, we're not there. There will be quite a few months left of the bull run, which I will be going over during the weekend as well. But like I said, when it comes to staking in the future, there will be a lot more coming from the channel to give you guys options, because at the end of the day, it's all about figuring out where all these projects sit within your own portfolio, within your own vision, within your own spread, right? I mean, these are initial exchange offerings. They are brand new to the market. There is a certain level of risk compared to, say, a coin that's already in the top 100. But as we know in this particular space, no risk, no gain. And what's really important is to do your due diligence. So like I mentioned, website, Telegram, Twitter, Kanga News, all of them. Check out all the founders, read the white paper. And as always, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.